understand what you're talking about. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and mute the game audio because it's not gonna really add anything substantial.
Fair enough.
All right, we are live. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm joined once more by Axor. Say hello.
Hello.
And it is time for yet more Fire Emblem: the Blazing Blade supports. So last
What's is 8 the sacred stones? I forget.
8 is Sacred Stone. So
I've never seen 8 of the sacred stones, so I'm curious. I've heard it's not the easiest, but I'm curious to see what that's like when we get to it.
Sacred Stone. Even I know that Sacred Stones is probably one of the easiest games in the franchise, and not just because Seth exists. I would say
I hope the characters are good.
From word of mouth, I would say I've heard in terms of difficulty, if you have to apply a blanket difficulty to the games, and according to Emmett, he would say either Conquest, like if we're excluding bullshit difficulties like Lunatic Plus, etc., he would probably say Conquest or one of the Tellius games. Or possibly like I think he might say Shadow Dragon or Conquest. Fate's Conquest. My opinion, though, so far, Binding Blade, like pre-halfway mark, is the hardest. Like, Binding Blade until you recruit Melody is probably the hardest Fire Emblem I've played, which is unfortunate because I lost most of that footage again. Oof. But still.
Genealogy too, but that's a different thing.
Well, people say genealogy is easy because Sigurd and holy weapons. I disagree, but that's an entirely separate thing. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on a second. So we have so far done. Let me check. I sent this to Emmett earlier. Most of the ones that we want for the following characters: Eliwood, Hector, Lynn, Raven, Geets, Corel, Jafar, Hawkeye, Harkin, Canas, Vida, Louise, Oswin, and Renault. I would say, and those include some other characters. I would say the first order of business is probably Nino.
Yeah,
would you agree? And then I'd say the first order of business for Nino. We've already done the Canas support. We've already done Jafar.
I think we're going to do the Galt supports.
I would look all, and I also want to do Urk. I want to see what the Urk one is.
I know. We thought we were going to go to the Galt and do all of his supports because I want that as many.
That's true. Well,
I think we're waiting. I think we were going to wait for Emmett for that if it ever happens.
Well,
so
I think he can't join tonight. He's got work early tomorrow.
Fair enough.
So, yes, on a Sunday.
I don't work till Monday, so.
No. He normally doesn't work Sundays, but there's a special occasion. It's complicated.
Understandable.
Anyways, Urk and Nino. I will be Nino, unless you don't want to voice anyone.
I can voice Urk unless you want to voice. I mean, I don't want to voice Nino, honestly.
No, you weren't going to voice Nino. I was voicing Nino, but if you don't want to voice anyone,
okay, I can do Urk then, sure.
Okay. Hey, it's a mage. Hi, I'm Nino.
Hey, I'm Urk.
Oh, you're reading a book. That's good. So, what kind of book is that?
General Compositional Theory of Animal Magic, Volume 8.
Oh, okay. Is it good?
An actual textbook. Average, I suppose.
Wait, there was a picture on that page. Go back. What is it? What is it? There's something written there.
Nino, was it? I'm sorry, but could you please leave me to read?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. Forgive me.
Urk, you dolts. There's no reason to do that. Why can't I talk to girls?
Probably because you spent too much time around Sarah.
Sarah is a bit overwhelming. Nino?
Oh, Urk.
Here.
Huh? What is it?
It's the book I was reading.
Nino can't read.
They didn't know that. I've done a bit, so you can have it if you want.
I know. I'm just curious how they'll handle it because she can't. But yes,
Let's
thank you.
see.
Really? That's great. Oh, but what should I do?
I'm sorry?
I'm still not very good at reading.
Well,
Okay,
maybe you
so
can also start teaching her.
she's started to learn, but she's
I could, yeah. Then, how to use anima magic?
my mother, not my real mother, but the one who raised me. She knew all kinds of magic, and I just imitated her from the time I was small.
You imitated her?
My mother would hold the tome and chant, right? Well, I just listened to her chants and practiced them over and over until I had memorized them.
And that works, but it takes years of training to correctly hear and decipher a chant.
It does?
I'm just surprised. You must be a natural genius. I have the deepest respect for you, you know.
Huh.
Huh? Why are you crying? Did I say something terrible?
Uh, you didn't. It's it's just I'm so happy someone finally appreciates me. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. This is what being raised in an abusive household does to people.
I think it's more just a neglectful household.
Uh, true.
I don't think they hurt her.
That's true.
You know,
Oh, Irk, what's new?
you said you couldn't read too well, right? Oh, how's this?
A book? Oh, it's full of pictures.
It was mine a long time ago.
So you couldn't read either.
No, just the opposite. I read one of the most difficult books from the time I was small. My magic teacher was really amazing.
Pent. His teacher is Pent. And yeah, your teacher's really fucking amazing.
He's a mad general of the nation. I was really proud and happy to be a student. So to gain his approval, I spent day and night studying, not even stopping to eating, or not even stopping to eat.
Yeah, well, Pent has that problem too. So does Athos. So you know, it runs in the
It runs in
education.
the tradition.
Wow, I bet that's not very good for your body.
And nah, no, you're right. One day I just collapsed. I really worried my teacher and his wife.
Yeah?
And that was when my teacher brought me this picture book. He said, "Look, Irk, this book is filled with pictures. There are fields of rolling green grass, flowers that flowers that explode into color, and clouds that crawl across the sky. The seamless sky. Training to be a mage requires more than staying in your room studying all the time. You must go outside and commune with the spirits. When you get better, we'll go for walks every day. Until then, look at these pictures and think of how it will be."
That's nice. Commune with the spirits. I do that a lot. My mother just used them and always said that talking to them was a waste of time. But it sounds like your teacher really got to know them. This makes me so happy.
You never cease to amaze me, Nino. It's as if you were born to do magic. You remind me of my teacher.
Of your teacher? Oh, no way! Even as a joke, that just sounds like an insult to your teacher.
Nino, why do you doubt yourself so?
Because my mother said,
Forget about that. I believe in you. Don't you trust me?
Herc?
Never mind.
Oh, wait, Irk. Okay, that's cute. Now, I kind of want to see the Merlin's one, even though I know it's just going to be silly.
Sure. You might just be talking to yourself with this one. Actually, no, I can voice Marlinus.
No, I can do Merlin's. Wait, you were Merlin's last time, I think.
I was, that's why I said I can do that. Just
Alright, I'm just writing this down. Whoa, look at all that stuff. I've never seen anything like it. Wow. Did you want me to do it?
No, I have to my Windows being fucking being weird. Sorry. Hey, no touching.
I'm sorry. Hey, mister, you're Merlinus, right?
Who would you be? What do you want?
I'm Nino. I'm supposed to defend our merchant.
You're my guard?
Yeah, that's right. I'll do my best, sir.
What foolishness. What can a child do?
Hey, you left a sword out here. I'll put it away for you.
No, wait, don't knock the...
Whoa!
Oh, look now what you've done. How could you do this? I was just almost done sorting this. Now I have to start again.
I'm sorry.
Don't give me excuses, just help me pick these up. Put them back in here. Help now.
Yes, sir. Okay.
So this went here. Where'd this go again?
Merlinus!
Ah! Don't shout like that.
Also, please don't shout like that. That was very loud.
Sorry.
It's still sorting stuff? Let me help.
No. I don't want those things scattered.
Now you're going to listen closely to old Merlinus. Is this her? Or I'm just going to assume it's her, and there's not an error.
I think she's
Now,
talking to the items.
now you're going to listen closely to old Merlinus here. Because... Huh? Hey, Merlinus, what have you got there?
Oh, why,
It smells good. What were you eating?
Now hold on, Nino. Don't get the wrong idea.
What idea?
I realize how important it is that we properly ration our supplies on the field. I certainly hope you won't accuse me of sitting around eating our rations while you're all fighting and such.
What?
That is to say, I must keep up my strength to sell my wares, you see. So don't tell anyone about it, especially Sir Lowen. It'll be our little secret, eh?
Secret? Yeah, alright. Anyway, so can I help out?
Oh... Fine then.
Yay! I'll do my best.
Oh, look out, don't step on my... Oh, this child's an imp with the face of an angel.
Huh? Okay, so it's just her.
We just learned Nino's just kind of oblivious in the face of responsibility.
We can just say clumsy.
Oh, yeah, fair. Swords here. Spears here. Axes here.
Right, right, right.
Bows here. Staves here. He does organize it by like this, yeah. And anima, light, and dark tomes here. Finally, items go here.
That's exactly how they're organized, right? Right, I think I've got it. You're a really good teacher.
But of course, one must train. One must help. Must train the help.
Thanks, Merlinus. You know, you're kind of like Uncle Jan. Uncle Jan, MVP, let's go!
God damn it, dude.
Hello, Kitsu, how are you? The help, yeah, we're not thinking about that. We're thinking about Uncle Jan, the goat. Let's go! Woohoo!
I mean, she was hired to be his guard, so she is the help.
You know, you're kind of like Uncle Jan.
Uncle Jan? Who is that?
He played with me a lot when I was with Black Fang.
Oh, and he was a bit like me? Surely he must have been a most handsome devil. Oh, my eye's starting to hurt. I'm gonna need to get going shortly, actually.
Okay, he wasn't any kind of devil.
No, child. I mean, he must have been a striking gentleman.
Oh, I get it. Hey, you're pretty funny, aren't you? You're a funny little man.
I suppose.
I miss Uncle Jan. I wonder how he is.
Ahem. You know, we still have work to do. Mustn't be layabouts.
Oh, I'm sorry. So just sort this stuff?
And this, and this, and this.
Right. Got it.
When we're done, we'll have a break. Just think of a game.
Huh?
Well, if it's just for a little while. I don't mind taking Uncle Jan's place for a bit. And maybe playing a game or two with you.
Really?
But you gotta sort this stuff perfectly first.
All right. I love you, Uncle Merlinus.
Oh, hey. Not so loud, jeez.
All right. If your eyes are getting too tired, we can just switch to Sekiro at this point.
Sure, if you want. Yeah.
Do you want to switch
My
to
eyes are getting
switch
a little
to?
strained. I'm getting a little eye strained. I get some eye drops. So one moment.
Okay. Well, hold on. Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'll wait.
I got my eye drops, so I'm just gonna put them in my eyes.
Okay. Do you want to stop?
um, I don't think so. I think I just need to put some eye drops in. I've just been tired more of it.
Okay. So we doing? I think we've seen most of Wallace's that I want to see.
I think we've seen all of her nose.
We saw almost. The only one of hers we didn't see. His we didn't see is Bartray.
I don't. It's
I
fine.
don't think that's relevant. Important one.
Have we seen all of Kanasa's that we actually want to see?
Canas, there you are.
Let's see. We've seen
I want to
Nino,
see.
we've seen Renals.
I want to see his with Pent, but I also want to do
Honestly,
that
sure.
just with all of Pent. So, how many does
We could just
Legault
do Pen. We
have?
could just down our Pen, but we could just do Legault. Let's see. I think we've done him with Nino.
We've done him. No, we have not done his and Nina. We've done him and
Even the
Jafar.
Jafar's is the most like it's a very melancholic one.
It is. Let's do Nino and Legault first, and then Nino and Matthew, and then Legault and Matthew.
Yeah, I don't really know what Isadora and Heath. I feel like they'd be like not as serious ones, but I just
Uh,
remembered now Isadora's whole thing where it's like, oh, you were married. Okay,
oh, do you want me to do Legault too, and you take a break?
sure.
Nino, it's you. At least you're still well. Yeah, you too, Uncle Legault. Nino. What? You see, we talked about this before, didn't we? You must stop calling me Uncle. But why? Well, for one thing, I'm still in my 20s. I'm not much older than Lloyd or Linus. Yeah, but you're different from them. You're never angry, for one thing. You're more like Uncle Jan than like my brothers. So, I'm to be grouped with Jan, am I? My, but that is so very depressing. But I like Uncle Jan. Hmm? Oh, yeah, I know that. It's just, forget it. Huh? Okay. Hey, Nino. Sorry about that. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. Oh, Uncle Legault. Oh, never mind. I see you're fighting over here, but don't overdo it. We're not making enough money to really go all out, you know? Have you been with these people long, Uncle Legault? A bit. From about the time they went to the Dread Isle. So, the group that first fought with my brothers in Bern was this same group. Is that so? Little Nino, is that all? Don't you have anything else to say to me? I can't. Your eyes, they look too sad. Hmm. I can't go back to the Black Fang, but I really liked all of them. And I still love my brothers. You do, too, don't you, Uncle Legault? Yeah. She was gonna ask, like, did you kill them?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Kitsu, how is my volume? Hey, Nino, so, when this journey's over, what are you going to do? What am I gonna do? Yeah, you should start thinking about where you'll end up after this. Most of these folk have homes to go back to, villages to welcome them, but we don't have anything. That's right. What are you going to do, Uncle Legault? Well, I can't go back to a normal way of life, so maybe a thief or a mountain bandit. I'm sure I'll find some sleazy way of making a living. So then I can go with you. No, child, this life is not for you. You'll be much better off without me. But, Uncle Legault, I'll only say this once, Nino. If you're around, you'll only slow me down. Uh, Lloyd and Linus will protect you, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure one of those two has to be dead or by the time you recruit Nino, right? The game is indeed silent. That is intentional. So, Lloyd and Linus will protect you, I'm sure. I'm not as tough as they are. I don't have their power or their courage. I wouldn't be able to protect you. So, okay, alright, sorry, hold on, I gotta take a second. Hold on, be back in 2 minutes.
All right.
Okay, so, when this journey ends, I won't see you again? Yeah, that's right. Uh, I understand. I'll be alright. Don't worry about me. You know me, I'm Black Fang. So, you take care of yourself too, Uncle Legault. I'll see you later. Later. Nino. Well, that's just depressing. That's just really upsetting. Okay, wait, did
Sorry
I?
about that.
Okay. So that's Legault. I'm gonna go Matthew. I can do both of them if you prefer. Hello?
Yes, I. Hmm?
I can do both of them if you prefer.
No, I can do Matthew.
Cool, okay. Hmm. And who would you be?
You're a Black Fang, right?
Hold on, relax. Former Black Fang. I have nothing to do with them anymore.
I wonder. Disguise yourself. Get close to the enemy. I'm familiar with these duties, as are you.
I understand your point. It is difficult to take a traitor on his honor, I'll wager. So what are you going to do? Are you going to kill me? And then tell your friends that I turned my coat on them as well?
I'd love to, but I don't prevent your enemy, so I can't. But don't forget, as long as you're here, I'll be watching.
My, oh my. I'm not a popular fellow at all.
That would be a conversation they would have had one time. Legault. What was your nickname in the Fang? What kind of work did you do?
So now I'm your new hobby. Is that it? You falling for me?
I'm not in the mood for your jokes. Tell me.
All right, no need to get testy. I was a member of the Black Fang when you could count us all on two hands. They took me in because of my nimble agility. In the organization, I was known as the Hurricane. My job, like everyone else's, was assassination. The only difference were my targets. I was the one charged with cleaning house.
Cleaning house.
Yep. As the cleaner, I was responsible for executing anyone who betrayed the Fang. Black Fang members never beg for mercy. They'd rather die than be captured. It's 'cause they know what happens to traitors. You can never run from the cleaner. That's Fang law. I worked to protect that law.
Really? Blackfang seems so filled with power, some powerful fellows. And you don't look like much.
Yeah, but people have to sleep sometime. But then you know all about work like that, don't you? Killing the people you've lived and worked with for years, you'll find yourself hated pretty quickly. That's one thing that makes this place comfortable. I can just be a simple hanger on. Are you satisfied? Well, that's all right. I'm not asking that you believe me right away. Interesting. Hmm? What,
But two
you
people
again?
that like hang around the edge and
Well,
do what they feel is necessary in their lives.
more that they're both spies. What, you
Yeah.
again? More questions for me? No one trusts me, even after all that rambling I did earlier.
There's one other important thing I haven't asked you. Why did you portray Black Fang?
Hmm. Do I really have to go into all of this? Okay, I see. I like the Black Fang the way it used to be. The commander was a father figure. Lloyd, Linus, John, Uhai. There was nothing to be suspicious of then. We believed in our own righteousness. We can't go back. Back to the good old days. You understand, right? Right? Sonia's arrival was the beginning of the end. The change came slowly. The Fang rotted away bit by bit. And it was all the doing of one creepy villain, Nurgle. The Fang changed, and as it changed, so did our work. Those who had no taste for killing, the wounded who couldn't work, we started receiving orders to kill these innocents too. So, I was ordered by some stranger to kill a wounded companion of mine. Her name was Aisha.
Aisha.
Aisha, a woman I'd worked with for years. She'd made a mistake, and her wound cost her her skill at killing. Her career as an assassin was over, but she shouldn't have to die for that. She could have lived in some village somewhere. She should have had many days of happiness ahead of her. But with this hand, I took her life. That's when it started. That's when I started thinking about getting out. That's it. You satisfied?
Um, Legalt?
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
What's this? Hearing you say that just made my day.
Don't get the idea. I don't trust you any more than before. But everyone's got a place in the hearts they don't want to touch. That's it.
Huh. Matthew, you're a good kid. It's a shame to waste you as a spy.
Oh, shut up.
That's good. I liked that.
It shows. Honestly, this more shows that Matthew's like when he's being professional. Honestly, it shows his spy side more.
I mean, we saw that in the Jafar one to an extent.
I mean, okay, but that was more him on a vendetta. That was him on like a revenge quest.
That's true. That's true. Okay, Heath, let's see how this goes. Guessing this is going to be about them being traitors. Is someone chasing after you or something?
Me?
You're going to tire yourself out staying on guard all the time. You look like a wyvern rider. You a deserter or something?
Who are you? Are you a spy from the king? Are you one of those Black Fang?
Hey, relax. Yeah, I'm Black Fang, but
God. Huh? Where?
right here. Nothing personal, kid.
How? Knave.
It's all right. It's okay. Let's calm down, okay? I'm Legault. I'm a thief, formerly with the Black Fang. I've no connection to the fellows chasing you, so rest easy.
What do you want?
Nothing. You just look so wound up. I thought I'd come over and lighten your mood.
It's none of your concern.
Uh, sorry. Thought I was being friendly, that's all. Okay. Hey.
Hmm?
Uh-oh, looks like someone hates me. What a pity.
You. Your name's Legalt or something, right?
Oh, so you remembered? Hey, can I ask you something? You look like a wyvern rider, but why are you here?
You know the answer to that without asking, don't you? I'm a deserter from the Knights of Bern.
A deserter, so why'd you desert?
Who knows? Maybe the plundering, the wholesale slaughter of innocent people. Those are both parts of a deserter's pedigree, are they not?
No, not you. Your eyes aren't so corrupt. You have pride. Your eyes tell me that you're sure what you do is right.
Why,
Huh?
why are you here?
Think you probably should have enunciated the you in that one.
Sorry.
Because he was.
Also, I just noticed a thing about Heath. I think his eyes, he's two different colored eyes.
I think I just noticed that just as you said that.
Yeah, because I think there's something, I think he got a, I've kind of noticed this, but like, there's like a damage to like the left side of his face. Like, there's the white hair, the other colored eye, and like the broken on his armor. Was
That's
he like
true.
a, did he take like some kind of like drastic lightning attack to the left side of his face?
Interesting. That'd be interesting. It could also just be the ambidextrous sprite lighting.
I know, but
Because
like
I
it
wager
does
if
look like
you,
there's a crack in his metal there, and like there's missing bits.
yeah, I'd wager if Heath is facing the other way, the white
Okay,
hairs on the
yes,
other
but
side.
like,
But yeah, no,
well, I think it's more
yeah,
meant to be like on the side, like that one of his sides has been like injured and it's been like
maybe
fucked up.
no, you're right. Yeah. Now that is a long story. Put simply, I'm like you. I fled from an organization too.
Was it the Black Fang?
Yep. I'm a fugitive and you're a deserter. Looks like you and I were made for each other.
Speak for yourself.
Hmm. Hey, Heath.
Looks like you're still alive.
Can't complain.
Like, oh, what is it that you want from me?
Hmm. One reason is self interest. Whether I'm working in this army or I'm dodging backfang pursuers, it makes sense to have a wyvern rider close at hand. Few soldiers can match your ferocity on the field. Of course, it does complicate matters that you are pursued.
I imagine so. I'm being hunted by my homeland. There's a price on my head. Being close to me isn't like lying in a bed of roses.
Well, roses have thorns. The same is true of me as well. Many of the Black Fang would see me dead if they could. Look, why don't we help each other out? Lend a hand dealing with our respective foes.
My enemy is the strongest army division on the continent.
I like that I like to imagine he says that kind of in a blasé, matter of fact way.
Yeah, just like I mean, he fully believes it.
Yeah, no, I mean it's frankly true.
No matter how you look at it, I'd say you're getting the short end of the stick. Why would you agree to do all that for me?
Hmm? Must be this thing called love, you know? Where are you going? I'm joking. Get back here.
Just imagine she just turns around and tries to walk away.
Yeah. Just let it go, all right? Come on, I like you. Even on the run, you're true to your principles. You're recklessly honest. That's from someone who simply cannot do that. Friendship between fugitives. What do you say?
You're one weird guy.
That felt kind of charged. I liked it.
I to me, it just felt like Heath just never. It just feels like Legault trying to win up about to like be on good terms with Heath, I don't know what it feels like there could be more there because that feels like I think that could just be in the main plot as like a seller as like a plot like a sub conversation happening.
No, it's a support. Those are, don't happen in the main plot, and
I
this is
know,
the
but
kind of
like
thing
you
that
get
would
me
be a
though because
support.
it doesn't
No,
feel like it's actually very character particular.
I mean they're kind of the only two traitors. I mean, I guess Vida later, but she doesn't think of herself as
Fight is
one.
a bit different about that because she immediately will rejoin once she can.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do Isadora's just for completion, and it might be interesting. So you're
All right.
Isadora, I'm Legal. Passionate, aren't you? Still practicing swordplay at this hour? It's the middle of the day, my dude. Yes, I know it's randomly chosen. I'm just being silly.
You're the Black Fang. Pardon. Former Black Fang, right?
I'm Legault.
Master Legault. May I ask you a question?
Hmm?
The Black Fang assassins. What are they like?
Huh.
I want to know so I'm not surprised in battle. Those assassins, what techniques do they?
Wrapped in black robes with blades of ice, movement in the shadows, and instant death. That sums up your image fairly well, doesn't it?
Is it incorrect?
Yeah, sorry to say, but it's nothing that exotic. Well, there was one fellow who fit that description, but Jafar. Now, the commander's sons, Lloyd and Linus, watching them work was like watching master artisans. The two of them may have done some of those risky stunts, but for an old leftover like me, that stuff's all but impossible.
Uh, Leftover?
Yep. So I'm fairly useless in battle, but it's nice to meet you all the same.
Well met.
I probably didn't need to add the tongue click, but it just felt right.
I think you're getting a sense of him, I guess. Master Legault. Would you spar with me one time?
Spar? I told you this before. You've got me all wrong.
I don't believe I do. The way you carry yourself, I wonder if my swordwork would.
That's what I mean. You're overestimating me. As a rule, assassins are weaklings.
Weak?
Yep.
Yeah.
They use darkness to catch their targets unaware, use poison, work in groups. They can't win if they fight fair, so they use trickery. In a fair and open duel, a knight would crush an assassin.
I wonder if that's true.
What? Are you nervous?
I have confidence in the techniques I've practiced as a knight in foray. But you cannot predict what will occur in a real battle.
I think I see what you mean. You knights have to follow rules and win fair and square. But your enemies are not so constrained. That's rough.
Master Legault.
Hold on one second. Hold on a second. This is important. Sorry, I gotta take care of something quickly. Sorry, just a sec, everyone. Okay, let's get going.
If you're going to
Excellent.
fight me, what would you do?
Hmm. Well, let me see. For example, while we were talking like this, I'd fix your scabbard so you couldn't draw your blade. See? Ah! Oh, sorry, that was you.
I keep going. When did you?
Like I told you, assassins can't win straight up, so they resort to all sorts of trickery. Huh. That might
And
fun.
he's just a master of, I guess, diversion.
Ah, Dame Knight. It's been a while, has it not?
Hmm.
What? What's with the stern face? I'm not going to do anything. You don't have to be on guard.
Got me unawares before.
Oh, that. Now I remember. There's nothing for you to be embarrassed about. At a test of pure skill, you'd win hands down. And I've no desire to fight with anyone in this camp.
Why is that?
This place, it's comfortable. Kind of reminds me of the old Black Fang.
This eye remains you of the Black Fang.
Yep, don't believe me? The old Fang was filled with vagrants and misfits. The commander would teach them how to live. Of course, being an assassin's not a job to brag about, but everyone had a kind of pride in what they were. They could at least say that they were right. That's what they did. That they could at least say that they were right. That what they did wasn't wrong. But look at the Fang now. It's tough to make things go right.
That's how the Fang was? It looks like I'm misunderstood all of you.
Sorry. I'm glad you see that. By the way, do you have a man?
What? What are you? This is so...
You do, don't you? Too bad. All this training you do is fine. But from time to time, think about your love. We are all, and this includes you knights, too, human. Living just for battle seems pretty sad, you know? It'll do you good to think about other things once in a while.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Master Legault.
It's a shame, though. If I'd met you a bit earlier, I wouldn't be able to leave a beauty like you alone.
Master Legault, are you teasing me?
That's cute. I like that.
I think I've grown to appreciate Isadora as, like, she's just a formal knight.
No, yeah, I like
Even though
that.
she has a very strained relationship with her fiance.
Well, her fiance's kind of absent in a lot of
I mean, that
contexts.
was his own fault. Even though he promised that he'd come back, it's just he never communicated back to her for 2 years, was it?
Yeah, no.
Not a great time.
I gotta. Okay, Okay, are we doing any more? Or are we going to Sekiro?
Oh, it's Sekiro. I'm
Okay,
actually curious. Guess
okay,
what you've.
so,
What taste
so,
have you learned, actually?
what?
Never
You'll
mind.
see.
You can.
You'll see. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream and then go to Sekiro. See you in a little bit.